Alright. The name is Dale, doing the review of Dave East and Styles P Beloved album. This review is done on behalf of Audio Liquor Magazine. This is a very unique pair, and I say that because I believe Dave East is like 30 years old and Styles P is like 43, 44 years old. I believe he's about to turn 44. So I can't ever recall two different artists coming together for a project, a whole album, where there's such an age gap. They're from two different generations, two different eras of rap. So I think Under the Radar, this is a groundbreaking project. So that had me curious, like, how would that work? Will it work? And Styles P has been one of the most consistent artists. To me, he's the most consistent artist out of the LOX, should I say. You know, Jadakiss gets all the notoriety as being like one of the best lyricists from New York. But Styles P and Sheek get busy. They are no slouches. There's no weak links in the LOX lyrically when it comes to raps. And Styles P, meaning that he's been most consistent out of the other two LOX, is he's constantly putting out solo projects. He puts out projects with Scram Jones. He puts out projects with DJ Green Lantern. He puts out projects with Talib Kweli. He did an EP with him. So he's always putting out music. And for the most part, they're solid. And what I would say about Dave East, I have one of his albums from 2015. I believe that's the year it came out. And it was a solid project. But I haven't heard any of his music since or before. So I really don't have a gauge on what type of artist he truly is. I can't really base that on one album that came out that I have in 2015. So I'm familiar with him, but I'm not totally familiar with his catalog overall. So these two cats are from New York. They got that New York sound, that New York vibe. I would describe this album as intelligent gangster music because they talking that street shit, but they got the clever lines, the clever punchlines, metaphors. It's lyrical, but street gangster shit, I say. And it's 13 tracks overall. All 13 tracks are actual songs. No intros, no outros, no interludes, no skits, none of that. And it was only 3 songs that I didn't like. You could say the content of what they're spitting, what they're rapping about is braggadocious, hardcore street shit, which is cool with me. I don't need them really to divert and go into social issues and political issues. Even though they drop knowledge here and there within a verse, they don't really dedicate whole songs to being conscious, so to speak. And I believe it has a different producer on every track. And all the producers, for the exception of one, I have never heard of before. But yet, the production works. The only person I'm familiar with that did a track for him is Scram Jones. And like I said, Styles P has worked with Scram Jones in the past. And I believe the name of the track he did is called For All My Niggas, which is a banger. It's like probably maybe my favorite song on the album. So even though they have all these different producers, it's still a good mesh. It's still consistent. The sound nothing sounds out of place. The beats are not all over the place. Everything fits right in pocket for the most part. And I was surprised how much chemistry they had, being that it's such a age gap. And I dig how they go back and forth as if they've been a duo for years. Like you would never know this is their first project together, because they gel so well together, and they complement each other so well on each track. So I would give this a B+, a strong B+. I was not expecting it to be this good. I'm not gonna go into detail with every song because, like I said, the content is pretty much the same, but it works. Like, you're not gonna find yourself saying, oh, they talking about the same old shit each song. It's a banger. It's what's needed right now. You know, they got a song called Do you know what time it is? That could get radio play, but still is a banger. Still is street. I love that song. That's one of my favorite tracks. And then they have another track, I believe it's called, I'm going off the top of my head, Thoughts and Models. I believe that's the name of the track, which is a girl joint, but it's a nice girl joint, nice female joint. That's really the only time they really deviated from their formula. But there's two other songs where I felt that I didn't like, that I felt they was going for the radio a little too much, but that's to be expected. So get this joint, it's worth it. I'm out of here.